And we're live.
Ah,
Snap.
Welcome back, everybody, to the last segment of the
still
night
us.
in the Hollow Throne, our 5th edition D&D campaign here on the Defenders of Kobold. When we left off, they had turned in their previous job to the guy that gave it to them, gave him another job to go get some tools for him in another place in the town, and they were just, or in the world, sorry.
100%
And
no guilt.
we were in the middle of a shopping run as they were going through town, acquiring
Also
some
no
supplies and spending all that money they got.
Shopping montage.
Shopping montage.
Montage.
And
We're gonna need a montage.
here we go to the next bit of the night where they were wanting to go to a magic shop and see if they could find any crazy items.
Crappy magic.
Magic.
Yeah.
Not just magic, but magic.
Yeah.
Before we go in, I need you to ritual cast your detect magic so we can.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good idea. I can do that. I will ritual cast detect magic. I will also go ahead and cast guidance on you, just in case you have to
talk someone
make
out
any
of
decisions or talk somebody anything.
All right, perfect.
I'll give you a pat on the back. Let's score some sweet stuff.
And even better, I can bardic inspire myself as well, so we can make that a D4 and a D8.
Give me a good deal.
All right, but
Yes.
without too much trouble, you're able to find the magic shop that you were pointed to. Inside, you see there are all sorts of items, many ranging from like swords and armor to just spoons, like anything in here that's enchanted.
Oh wow!
Appears to be, and it's a pretty large building. Many
The
sets
old
of
magic
displays.
emporium.
Yep.
Silver spoon of +1 eating.
Delicious.
Lots of stuff.
And it's just like a serving spoon, like a bigger spoon.
That's what's
And-
magic about it.
So it's magic. It holds extra food.
That's it. That's it.
It actually wells over the top just a little bit more than normal when you take a scoop.
Yeah, it holds the tension of the liquid or whatever if you're eating soup.
You do see a sign too that says "Proud sponsor of Solva's School of Enchantment" on the outside.
Interesting. So we're buying the leftovers from class. This is all
Yeah.
student work.
Which hopefully means it's great.
Yep.
This magic dagger of instant death works approximately 14% of the time.
I would
depends
take
on-
that.
On where and how you stab them.
Yeah.
And what's
Exactly
dying?
where and how you stab them. You stab them through the temple, your chances are pretty good. You stab them in the shin, not so much.
Yep.
All right.
All right.
Lay some random magical bullshit on us, please.
Okay. You see a shopkeeper that's standing there. You do see also while you're in here a few like orbs of like these glowing lights that seem to be just kind of roaming randomly through the shelves and
One of
things. And as you walk in, the shopkeeper turns around and is like, "Ah, hello. You appear to be the adventuring type. What can I do for you?"
Just shopping around to see what all you got. What are those?
And he points to the orbs.
The lights. Yeah, of
He's
course.
like, "Oh, these are. They help me watch the shop. They make sure no one's shoplifting or whatever. They're just kind of
Oh, so they're not for
security
sale.
measures. It's a large building. And I can't look at all of it at the same time without the help of those.
So they're not for sale?
It's just a spell. I mean, if you
Okay,
know how to
all right.
cast the spell.
I don't.
It's
That's why I buy magic items.
fair enough. But I suppose you could get something enchanted that casts that for you. But at the moment, we don't have any.
Okay. Well, tell me what else you do have.
Sure. What are you looking for? Some like, fancy swords and armor.
Well, I would like to interject here and say first, I would like you to show us your best stuff, and then I would like you to show us your worst stuff.
Yeah, very quickly translates
All
into
right.
cheap stuff.
We do take discounted items from the School of Enchantment in Solvis. lots of interesting things come out of there. Some are novelty, some are. I'd sell them
might-
for people that want them.
I might
We
show
do
off
like
some of
novelty.
my bizarre knickknacks that I have as well.
It's,
So
it's an odd niche crowd for them, you know.
I like things like this,
Mm.
and I'll show my pile of rocks and my pencil.
It's like that's. There are quite a few people in that crowd. That I can't blame them. They're fun, but so they go back and he's like, "All right, well, I'll take you to, I guess, the most useful items to start." And he goes back and there's a few sets of armor that are all like pinned on mannequins at the back of the room, as well as some swords and shields and things. He's like, "What are we looking for in particular?"
I wear leather, so
Okay.
I think that's the most I can wear as a bard without having bizarre penalties.
Not sure.
I think you could wear more, but you may not be proficient in it, so I don't know if you get your full armor bonus.
Yeah, well, that's what I mean.
Tassels.
I think
Get
And
you
that's
then
some
the most I can
tassels,
wear.
Dan.
You may take a penalty to spell casting.
That's what I mean. I think the most I can. Light armor is proficiency for me. I think leather is the top end of light armor.
Right. Let's see. So,
Joe Googles.
yeah. No, I have a sheet. I'm trying to find
Hmm.
that size. So he goes over and it's like, "Are you wanting a particular effect on your armor?" I've got a few things to choose from. We do just have like, +1, +2 leather armor if you're looking for that.
Okay. Anything more interesting?
We've got leather armor of fire resistance, of lightning resistance, and of poison resistance.
What's the price on the different sets?
So each one of those would have to be at the price of at least a +1. And so that'll run you about 400 gold for a +1, and then an additional 100 on top of that if you're wanting to do resistance to fire or electric
Okay.
or
All right.
poison.
I'll keep that in mind.
Okay.
Are we moving straight to the shitty stuff now?
Oh, hey, I do. What do you got for like magical bludgeoning style weapons?
Magical bludgeoning style. Okay. And he comes over. He's like, "We've got maces, clubs,
This is a brick.
hammers." What type and what are you carrying?
I got a flail.
Flail. It's like, "We've got weapons like yours as well. Are you wanting
Sure,
a
what do
better
you got?
one?" It's like, "We've got a flail of fire damage, a flail that deals
A flail of kittens.
A flail of cats.
Oh God,
cats
that's
and
extra
stuff, maybe
dangerous
too much.
for Chuck.
Cat,
Especially for me.
cat 09 flails.
Right.
God.
We've got up to +2 of flails, and one that deals fire damage. And
How
one
much
that
is the
deals
fire
thunder.
flail?
Fire flail will run you at 350.
I'll fucking take it.
Man.
All right. Deals a d6 extra fire damage.
Damn.
I
What
think I'm
do you
gonna
have?
save- I think
What
I'm
do you
gonna save
have
all
for
my gold
axes,
bullshit.
sir?
So we've got some axes as well. We do have an axe of
Looking
fire.
in a kind of a one-handed axe, not your large battle axe kind of thing.
Sure. So we've got an axe that deals frost damage, an axe that deals necrotic, and an axe that deals thunder.
How much thunder damage does it deal?
And you would know mechanically a d6.
How much is the thunder axe?
That will run you at
Thunder.
400.
Thunder axe.
Oh, I really, really want the thunder axe. I really kind of want it. Yes, I will take the thunder axe.
Fantastic. And he goes and pulls it off for you.
Don't worry. I want to try and negotiate our prices when we're all done here. So
Anyone else looking for anything?
take me to your
Take me to your knickknacks.
take me to your knickknack.
Show
I
me your
suppose you-
choicest dog shit.
Show me your choicest crap.
Suppose you couldn't hold it in any longer, but
You
Alright,
see
fair
my
enough.
profession being a bard. These knickknacks do wonders for me.
that's true. That's true. All right. And he goes over to the bargain bin clearance section. And there's a bunch of shelves. And this is where the sign's put up.
I'll
It
buy
says,
them all. No.
Proud with Solva's School of Enchantment.
Quotes on the
And,
proud.
Yeah. So over there, first thing you see is a spoon of heating. When
Oh, good. What does it do?
when eating with it, it heats whatever is in the spoon.
All right. I like this. How much is it?
It is 25 gold.
All right. We'll think about it. That's a little much.
There is cotton of hearing.
Mm-hmm.
When you stuff the cotton in your ears, you are able to hear better.
Beautiful. I like this. How much?
Gives you advantage on hearing, like perception checks that have to deal with listening.
Okay.
And those are 20 gold.
Okay. I'm taking notes so I can keep track of how much shit I'm gonna buy here. All right. What else? What else have you got?
Stone of citrus. When you lick it, it tastes like an orange or other sort of like citrusy fruit. It's kind of hard to put your finger on it, but it's something like that.
If I put it in a drink, will it make it taste like that also? Or do I have to
Maybe.
lick the stone itself?
You would get a slight effect on whatever it touches.
All right. How much?
That is 15 gold.
All right. Next item. Until you're tired of making up shit, Joe.
I have a bunch. So
Oh,
there's
no.
an amulet of extra attunement slot. When attuned, you can attune to one extra amulet.
This is beautiful. So I hope it's like a giant clock or something. So that way I could have some flavor flavor.
It is a amulet that's like a giant circle with a hole in it that you
To
can
hold
like,
another
slot
amulet?
another amulet in.
The
All right.
donut amulet.
Yep. So you have to attune to it with one slot, but it gives you one extra slot to attune.
All right. How much is it?
So it's completely useless.
Yes.
Mechanically, it is a necklace.
Yes. But you do actually attune to it. It is magical.
Yes.
It requires attunement. But
How much is this?
this one is 20 gold as well.
All right. If you
Yeah.
want to throw like two more out, I think that'll be good enough. Otherwise, we'll be here all night.
I'm halfway through my list.
Oh God.
There's a bag of unholding.
What?
What does it do?
Anything you attempt to put inside of the bag will somehow fall out.
That's like bar money right there.
Mhm.
How much?
That is 10 gold.
Okay. You said there's like three more things.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh God. I want to know.
Let's
what they
roll.
all
Let's
are.
roll. Let's roll. Let's go.
There's a bagpipe of invisibility. As long as you are playing the bagpipes, you are invisible.
You're invisible.
How much is that? Inquires Swallow.
How
That
much
is
it?
so
But
wonderful.
it's so noisy.
I just want to let you all know I have first dibs on all of this shit.
55 gold.
55 gold. Okay. What else?
I look at the bagpipes and kind of poke at him a little bit, like, what manner of torturous implement is this?
So as you poke it, it lets out a little bit of sound, and your finger like fades
Oh
out
God!
a little bit. Like as you're pushing on it, your finger like slowly goes translucent.
Yes.
Okay.
I kind of get
I-
freaked out and take a jump back.
And it's like, yes, and it's sort of granular. You know, if you're playing softly, you'll be a little bit visible, but you've got to go full out to be invisible.
Oh yes. And
All of a sudden, Coldplay starts playing on the bagpipes.
put everybody to sleep and
Yeah.
be invisible.
It's
Yeah.
like,
It's the best burglar tool ever.
Oh,
And
God,
what is
yes.
that racket? You can hear it, but you can't tell who's there.
And then you go to sleep.
I've got fancy boots of levitation.
Mm.
They, when worn, will have you stand exactly 1.5 inches off of the surface of the ground.
Ooh.
All
Do they
right,
work
how
over
much?
water?
No,
Oh, damn.
anywhere
right, how
that you
much?
could stand, you're instead 1.5 inches
Hitting
above.
1.5 inches above.
All right.
So in other words, you'll
How
just
much are
never
those
get your
boots?
boots muddy.
Don't
Yeah,
first dibs. First dibs.
Those are 40 gold.
All right. What else we got? I'm willing to buy all this shit so far.
This is perhaps the only useful item, is a lucky cape.
right.
And it's, so this is like a red cape, but it's got a whole bunch of holes and stuff that have been like patched all over
Like,
it.
it's
Looks
not
like
been
it's
so
been,
lucky.
yeah, it looks like it's been torn
Gunshot
up a whole bunch
holes.
of times. It's like, this cape, whenever you're wearing it, you may get yourself lucky, you know. Many people have found that they've almost died, but it snagged the cape instead. So
Oh, that kind of lucky. Okay. Never mind.
It takes the hit for you.
Chuck was thinking a different
My
kind of lucky.
bad.
no,
How much?
Ablative cape.
yeah. So
How much for it?
This one is 65 gold.
All right.
Dang.
What else? What else have we got? I'm buying all this.
Holy crap.
This is a bone key, and it's got like a skull. It looks like one of those really cheap Walmart keys that's like
For
like,
Halloween.
It's like, yeah, it's like designed really cheaply and shaved or whatever. It's like, this will open any door, just not the door you're opening.
All right. How much?
What?
So
How does that
it's
even work?
somewhere in the world it unlocks a door that you didn't try to just open,
This
Interesting.
is beautiful.
or so they say.
Or so they say. Allegedly. Allegedly, this
It does
is opening
ping
some
as
door somewhere
magical.
else that you cannot validate.
Yep,
All right. How much?
and this is 35 gold.
All right.
And then the one that he pulls out last is like a rapier looking. It's like, this is
Oh.
a sword of parrying.
I use a rapier.
When wielding this sword, you are compelled to parry.
Okay.
You are
How
not
much?
any more effective at parrying, but you're compelled to.
The sword
Perfect.
wills you to parry.
And it pings
Name-
enchantment magic.
So basically, your standard fighting stance is ho 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 ho.
Yeah.
You have
when
to buy
you're-
that sword, Dan, and you have to name it Luke.
Yeah.
How much? How much for the sword? Also.
And the sword is 70 gold.
All right. Let me do some math.
Well, since you'll
See
be
if we can
taking
get
it on a
ourselves-
journey, you name it Steve instead.
So let's get this straight. So far, since we've come to town, we have gotten ourselves some fancy digs for the night. I bought a fancy-ish mid-range cape for myself, or robe for myself and for Alfred, with a special insignia on it. Custom capes, if you will. Chuck and I have bought very useful tools.
Yes.
that
And
do
that's where I'm
elemental
going to try
damage.
and talk her down. I was like, I will liberate all of the students' wonderful gear from you, and my friends will get some of your finer goods if you'll give us just a little break in the price.
All right. What does your total come up to?
Mine's 355.
Holy crap. You're spending between what Chuck and I are spending on good weapons.
And I just want, this is what I want.
Like, well, you are good customers so far. Tell you what, I'll give you all of it for 300.
Okay. Can do.
So he gets a discount off of our purchases.
For completely
So
useful
glad we could
items.
help you buy more crap, Dan.
Completely useful items.
Yeah. It's fun coming up with them, and it's also fun seeing if you can actually do anything useful.
Find a
with them.
use for them. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, I know. I will see what I can do. I've got
Right.
them now, so I'll see what I can do.
Okay.
I'm so excited to have all this shit.
All right.
I am going to immediately attune to the amulet of holding amulets, even though I have no amulets.
Okay. You still have the same amount of attunement slots as you did before,
Yes.
and no net loss.
Anytime I have a drink, I'm gonna put my lemon stone in it. Actually, I'm
Okay.
gonna put it in my canteen.
Okay.
It'll just live in my canteens every time I fill it up.
Muted. Is
Yeah.
that how the magic works, or is it very specifically attuned to when you lick it?
No, so you don't attune to the stone.
Well, I'm
Oh,
sorry, not but the lemon stone, right?
Right. Well,
Does it
it's
just-
not lemon, it's citrus. So it's like you
Citrus.
can't really put
Okay.
your finger on
Unidentifiable
what it-
citrus.
That's not
yeah.
my question. Is
Yep.
putting the stone in the water, will it make the water citrus flavored, or does it only produce citrus flavored when someone licks it?
You it's not nearly as strong, but you can tell there was like
Okay.
something citrusy in
It
it.
turns it into what's that
Perrier.
one? That's it.
Oh no,
Yeah.
no, no.
Flat Perrier.
That one
other
shit
stuff.
that young people like drinking.
Yes.
I know what you're
The
saying.
stuff that's been near something else flavored.
It
Yeah.
was
Holy
shipped
crap.
next to a lime.
Yeah. Homeopathic lemonade.
What the fuck is that drink? Chat, help me out. What is that stupid
Oh my
drink?
gosh, I'm totally crazy. I can't think of it.
The White Claw.
No, that's the
no, I know what you're
alcoholic
talking
version.
about.
It's French
Fresca?
sounding.
Yeah, no, it's
no.
like
Fresca's good.
it's like
Is it,
La
though?
Paz something. Like,
Oh my gosh, what is
oh my
that?
gosh. Help us out, chat.
Save
Man.
us. What? Oh my god, I can't.
And
believe
it's
I can't
mildly
believe-
Listen,
citrusy.
I'm just gonna go young
LaCroix.
people. That's
LaCroix.
it.
Yeah.
Yes.
LaCroix.
This is how LaCroix is made.
LaCroix.
LaCroix.
However you say it.
Yeah.
LaCroix.
It tastes a lot like LaCroix if you put it in something.
I'm gonna just have a LaCroix canteen at this point.
Yeah, that's
Just keep it in there
essentially what it
rattling
is.
around.
It's like a small rock. It's like the size of like what you like the whiskey stone or whatever you see people put in their drinks. But you can also
That's
lick it
Treebeard.
for a
Treebeard.
much stronger flavor.
Yep.
That's what it's gonna be for now. It's gonna be LaCroix.
And it's like almost spherical. It's like slightly oblong.
Every now and then I'll give it a good look here.
Mhm.
But now I gotta find some stupid shit to do with the rest of it. I'm gonna put my hearing cotton in also.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, you just missed Treeber. You just missed Dan basically blowing like half of the money he's earned on a bunch of magical.
Oh, more than half of
knickknacks.
it.
Yeah.
More than half
great.
of it.
More than half of it. On just I'm so excited.
He's got a pet rock to lick that tastes like oranges. He's
No, it
got
doesn't taste
cotton
like
to put in
oranges.
his ears.
Yeah.
Unidentifiable citrus.
Just tastes like citrus. It's hard. Like it's not a citrusy fruit that he's tasted before.
So it's from what you're
It's like
describing, Joe. It
almost
sounds to me like
unsettling.
yeah.
Like, you're like,
from
what
what you're
is
describing,
this?
it sounds to me like what people describe like oh, it's citrus flavored, as in like it has some sort of chemical
It makes my
acid
tongue
added to
hurt.
it chemically.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not a fruit. Don't
Right.
don't misunderstand
Yeah,
me.
it's
not
not
fruit.
fruity. It's citrusy.
It's citrus.
For what it's
It's
worth.
got the light burn of a lemon with none of
I
the
was
flavor.
slapping those boots on.
yeah.
I'm slapping the lucky cape on, and I'll probably
Okay.
start using the sword of parrying. I mean, I'm going all in.
So
on
the
this.
the sword of parry
You are
is
some kind of
identical
discount
to,
banjo man now.
Sword of parry mechanically is identical to a normal rapier,
Mhm.
Except when in combat, you will always attempt to parry when people attack you,
Even if you don't want to.
even if you don't want to, even if it's something that can't be parried.
So rather than jumping out from in front of the crossbow that's getting
Oh,
ready to
God.
get fired at you,
Oh,
you're just
forget
going to
that.
stand there.
Think like
Instead of making
Ah!
a save against a spell, he tries
It's-
to just parry it.
Like
Yeah,
literally,
think of
giant-
like a troll swinging a
spell-
tree trunk.
Yes. So the spell is it makes you want to parry. It's not that it helps you parry.
Just you want to do it.
Yes.
We
It
gotta-
just
we
compels
gotta keep-
you to parry.
We got to
Yeah.
keep Dan out of combat.
There's gonna be a lot of me jumping in and be like, "Ha at
Yeah.
I'm not sure he's even
unreasonable
able to
things.
take out like a street bum.
I mean, you're not wrong.
It's just going to be a street
Come
bum
at me,
falling
you
over in the
bum.
gutter while you're swinging a sword around trying to parry.
Mhm, mhm.
It will always spend your reaction doing that.
No, Treebird, that would cure scurvy. I don't think they
Alright,
would get
yep.
scurvy from it.
I'm putting all of it on,
Okay.
including my levitation boots.
All right.
Wait. If he's just levitating over the ground, does he still have to take steps, or can we just push him?
No, it's exactly like he's walking. It's just he's an inch and a half off the
So
ground.
to him, it's
So
like
it's like-
walking on any solid
yeah,
surface.
He
It
just
doesn't-
got platform shoes.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like invisible platform.
He's an inch and a half taller and slightly unsettling.
Yeah, it might feel a little bit better on his heels, or it might be better for his joints a little bit. There's like a slight.
The next town we go to, Dan, you're gonna find like sunglasses that take away your shadow and reflection, and we're gonna be like, I don't know, he's a vampire or something now. He floats.
Oh
he's got
man,
no
you know what would be
reflection.
great
Put
about
it in
those
the
boots?
list.
You'll never have to worry about like pebbles or something getting in there.
That's right. They'll never.
Your
be,
shoes will
make my
never
feet
be muddy.
uncomfortable.
Yep.
You'll never step
And
in
they're-
the
they're
No,
puddle.
like
no,
fancy
no. His
boots.
shoes
They-
will be muddy, but his feet will be fine. The shoes are on the ground, but his feet are an inch and a half above them.
No,
What?
it is the shoes.
It is
So,
true levitation.
Like it's levitating. You can't go above that. But it's just like anywhere that you would be standing normally, your foot is instead
Yeah. So his shoes,
An
like
inch
the
and a
bottom of
half
his
above
shoes,
it.
never touch the ground.
right. And
These
they're
things are
like,
going to have great resale value.
Yeah.
yeah.
Right? They're gonna look like new forever. Until
right.
you bleed on them.
I'm
Yeah.
so pleased with my purchases tonight.
While he's working, wearing these shoes, just standing there, can like I push him around like he's like gliding across the surface?
That's what I
Nope.
was wondering. Like, can
Is
I
he
just
an air
push
hockey
him?
man?
You push him and he
No.
falls as if you pushed him and he was standing on the ground. Like mechanically,
Okay.
it doesn't do
Anything.
anything. It's
Essentially, he's just walking on
he's
an
just
inch
walking on an
high
invisible
Cushion
Flat-
of air.
thing that's an
platform
inch and a half above
shoe.
the ground.
Yeah.
Yes.
Too old, got it.
The only
Sand.
Fair enough.
and
It's
not that there's
everywhere,
even like a
except in my
mechanic to
shoes.
track this or anything in D&D, but the only thing that you would notice wearing them is that it's like slightly softer than whatever you're walking on, because it's like there's a slight give to this invisible.
My
surface.
bunions. No.
Yeah.
Dan, you have airwalks.
Oh my
Oh my
god.
God.
Oh my god, you don't even have to pump them up.
No pumping necessary.
Yeah.
All right. This was worth it
Mhm.
to me.
Those shoes alone were worth it, but the bagpipes, oh my god.
I
Yeah.
can't wait to do something with the bagpipes since I am a bard.
Yeah. Bagpipes and invisibility. And you can test them even, and you go completely invisible while using the bagpipes. Bagpipes go invisible too.
Oh, this is great.
Oh, man,
But-
yeah, you can cast a spell to make it sound like bagpipes are coming from multiple points in the room while you're walking around with your bagpipes.
Yep.
Oh my
Everyone
god.
can clearly tell where he is because it's bagpipes.
From the racket and the noise.
Yes. You're like, there's something there, but I can't see
Oh
it.
my gosh.
Don't worry, it'll be better when in an open plain when I'm just running around and it's harder to
True.
pinpoint.
Right.
Or in a cave where it just echoes wildly and it's painful to everybody,
Yep.
and you can't tell where.
Might
it's
want to
coming
take your cotton out first.
from. Yeah.
One thing you do notice too when you're walking is you don't leave like normal footprints in your shoes. They're like padded slightly. It's not like a perfect
Excellent.
impression of your shoe.
Ah,
So
So
you
you're
still,
like a 50-pound kid walking around in boots
Right.
instead of a full-grown adult.
I might be just a smidge sneakier.
Yeah. You're
Oh, that's
exerting
true,
less
Joe.
force on the ground.
Joe, that's a very good question. So let's say we're on like a cobblestone street or something like that. Do his shoes make noise as he walks on the street?
Yep.
Oh, they still make noise. Okay. Damn.
Unless I play my bagpipe and then you can't hear it.
Yeah, then you can't hear the footsteps. Haha, stealth.
Stealth.
Yeah.
It's like an invisible bagpipe is blowing those bits of gravel everywhere.
It's just his footprints like diffused over a little bit more area. This is why it's not as clear, but
All right.
still makes the same sound.
Yep.
All
All
right.
right. Fair enough.
In life.
Yeah. Remember that you have that cape because I might forget about it.
I put it in my notes.
Okay.
I just made
Joe?
a section of magical items.
Yep.
Is there anything else I need to know about my new axe?
No, it's just a axe that deals a D6 thunder damage whenever you hit people.
So on a hit, I roll my normal damage, then I roll an additional d6, and that's my thunder damage. It's
Yep.
not a straight +6; it's a d6.
No, it's a D6.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yep.
Excellent. I will pay the man for my lovely new axe.
All right.
400 was it?
Yeah, it was 400 for yours, 350 for checks, I think.
Yep, I already paid the guy.
There you go.
All right, let's go find us a bar
Yes.
and make some of this money back.
Recoup some money.
Yes.
Okay. So what bar, or did you guys, are you wanting to do it like at the one that you're staying at or a different bar?
No,
No,
not the
no.
one we're
Not the
staying
one we're
at.
staying
Not the
at.
one we're staying at.
We'll go find a
enough.
seedy, crappy bar. That
Yeah,
looks
we need the
rougher.
kind of bar that looks like it's either going to have an illegal gambling game going on, or we're going to be able to, do some betting on a fist fight.
Okay.
Yeah, we need a lot of drunks.
Sure. None of them look like that low or whatever during the day, but one of them kind of gets like that closer later in the evening. So
Oh, is it still daytime?
yeah,
Damn.
yeah, it's like mid-afternoon.
Well, maybe.
And if you were like
you
talking
said this
and
was just
looking around, that's what people would tell you is like, yeah, that one's not really the best to be in when it gets like,
you said this was kind of a
fast.
big town.
yeah, it's pretty big.
I guess. How about I'm gonna wander around for the rest of the afternoon and just kind of see if I find any businesses or anybody who looks like maybe they just need a hand with something. I've got mending, or maybe if they just need a little bit of
Oh,
help
sure.
with
Yeah.
moving something about or something else. See if anybody just needs anything done.
Sure. I'm sure there's like carpenters and stuff, and you'd be able to drop by and help with mending for sure.
Yeah, maybe their tools or something need just a little refreshing or something like that.
And you do notice though, almost everyone seems to have like pretty mundane magic ability, either through items or stuff that they have in their shop. Like the carpenter that you go to is like, well, I've got a ring that lets me cast that occasionally, but there's still things that's helpful if two people are working on it. So you could spend some time recouping some money from him.
Yep, that's what I would like to do, is just kind of seeing if anybody needs any help, see if I can recoup a little bit of money.
Okay.
And when we get to Baron, I'll bard.
Yep.
I might even
Yeah,
bagpipe.
I'm
So-
definitely planning on rejoining everybody later at the bar.
Roll me 3d10, Eddie. You're able to recoup 19 gold for your services.
I will take 19 gold.
Add it to your sheet. All right.
Excellent.
You guys are looking for a bar to cause some shenanigans in.
Yep. We want to find that bar that's going to be a little rougher and full of drunks.
Okay. You do so. Not quite at this time of day, but again, they say like, yeah, this bar usually gets kind of rough, and towards the end of the day, all the people that don't really have homes or families to go back to just waste all their time here.
All right.
Sounds like where we need to be.
Yep.
Well, to kill some time during the rest of the day, I'm cool just, going going, getting some food,
Yeah.
maybe resting in the room a little bit.
We'll fudge the time between here and then.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh yeah, Joe. Is anybody interested in that snake meat that I brought?
Tasty,
Um,
tasty snake mitts.
I thought you used it in the piranhas.
No, we
He
went and
had a
grabbed the
little cut.
bodies. We grabbed the. Yeah, I just cut off a chunk and threw it in
Okay.
my pack. But we threw the bodies of them in the piranha pit.
Okay.
I was keeping a chunk of it. I was just going to cook it on the road. But since
Okay.
we're in town and we have a nice fancy place to stay, I figured might as well just see if somebody wants to buy it off me. It's kind of
Yeah,
exotic,
is
weird
there-
meat. So
I guess, yeah. Is there a particular person you're trying to sell it to, like the innkeeper or whatever, or are you like looking for a restaurant or something in town?
yeah, maybe just a restaurant
a-
or somebody
like a
who wants to
butcher
play
type
around with some
person.
odd meat. Yeah, I'm not looking to like try and hold it over somebody and get top dollar or anything. I'm just
Right.
You
looking
gotta
to offload it.
the local Figieri here.
Yeah.
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 I imagine there's like a butcher in town who would take it off of you.
Yeah, exactly, like a butcher.
Okay. Take it. It's like, man, where did you find a snake this big in this area?
we found it in some old ruins while we were looking for an artifact, and it attacked us.
Eddie is invisible.
Huh? What the? Oh,
Oh,
my
no.
lights turned down. I have my smart lights scheduled, and they
He's
they
going
just
through the
turned down.
Stargate. Get him.
Ah,
Oh no. He's like, huh, interesting. All right. Well, I
There we
don't
go.
typically get strange meats like this, so I guess I'll buy it off you for 15.
Excellent. Yeah, absolutely.
Fine.
I will. I hope you enjoy it. I hope it's interesting.
Absolutely. You sell it to him, add 15 gold.
Yeah, I need to. Somebody remind me, Jake. Maybe next time I get a chance to, when we take like a good long rest and we're getting ready to head out in the wild somewhere. Remind me to set my to go through my spells, because I can prepare a spell that will allow me to potentially preserve meat. So if we run across something very odd and interesting, I could potentially preserve.
oh,
A
just
large
get
quantity of meat.
gentle repose or whatever it is.
Yes, that's the one I was thinking of. Gentle
Yeah.
repose, because I can just basically preserve the cadaver indefinitely almost for.
I was thinking about how that would be
refrigerate.
like. That'd be like one of the best hunting spells ever.
Yeah,
Yeah.
gentle
Right?
refrigerate.
As soon as you kill it,
We-
you could use that. And it's like the freshest meat ever.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we find some crazy animal, kill it, preserve it, drag it back to town, and be like, "I will sell you this entire, whatever, for
Right.
200 gold
That's
or
a
something."
great point, because you just have to. Cause is that a cantrip, right?
No,
No,
I think
it
it's
is.
a
It is a
First
spell.
level. Is it a first level?
I think it's first level,
Uh,
or maybe second.
I don't remember.
It's pretty low.
It is.
It's fairly accessible.
Yeah. But when I read that spell for the first time, I was like, man, that'd be fantastic for
Gentle
level.
repose is second level.
like because
Okay.
mechanically in the game, it's supposed to be like to keep a body to resurrect it or whatever. Is like the point
10
of it.
days. 10-day duration.
about
You touch a
abusing it
corpse
like
or
a
other
fridge?
remains. Yeah, exactly. It just says you touch a corpse or other remains for the duration the target is protected from decay and cannot become undead.
But here's our new side gig, guys.
Mhm.
Screw the adventure.
We're now meat mongers.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, you wouldn't have to refrigerate it or anything. You just
We're just gonna go
Chuck
find
it on the cart.
dungeons,
yeah.
go into those dungeons, kill monsters,
Kill
Bring
exotic
back
animals.
meat.
and then bring
Yeah.
it back to sell.
We would need to
Yeah.
turn our wagon into a food cart.
We're like the tiger. We're like the Tiger King version of Anthony Bourdain.
You can call me Grilgamesh.
Grilgamesh.
That'd be awesome.
That could
Yeah.
be our new restaurant. Jake, we could open a restaurant called Grilgamesh.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
It's one of my favorite names. I never get to drop very much.
Oh, that's fantastic. Yeah.
The
That's,
icon will
yeah,
be the
I got to
person with
remember that. I got to
multiple
throw that in
grilling
my spell
utensils.
list.
Yeah.
All
That'd
right,
be good.
we're gonna subvert the whole game here.
Yeah, we are. Okay, so
It's
we're just hanging out,
absolutely good.
eating, resting, napping, whatever.
Yeah.
running
We're
around
waiting
and
until we
selling
can rig
random
some
meat.
fights and screw some shit up in a bar.
It
Yeah,
is
earn
right at
some
1
more
o'clock,
money.
though. So,
Yeah. Should we call it here and pick up
Ah.
next session with the bar fight?
yeah.
That's
I
a
think
good
that's
idea.
What's gonna happen. So.
Yeah.
Also,
good place to
that
start
guy
next time.
said that my stuff would be done at the end of the day. So
Oh yeah. So you're able to go back to that jeweler. As you come in, he's like, "Oh yes, these are ready for you," and he gives you the ring and also your darkened spectacles.
outstanding. That means when Volo goes to his bar fight, he'll come in with sunglasses
And a mood ring.
and a fucking mood ring. You know what this mood ring means? It means Volo's ready to fight.
Yep. And he's like carefully. You still like make full skin contact with it, so it works.
Yeah,
Nice.
Quote unquote.
it works as
you
it
can tell I'm in the mood for
normally
making
does.
illegal bar money.
10 gold of disappointment at the jewelers.
It has to be a pinky ring, though. Has to be a pinky ring.
Yeah, it's like it's fitted for his middle finger.
Oh,
okay.
nice.
There you go.
But
All right.
okay,
That's it.
so yeah, I guess it was an eventful session. You guys got a whole bunch of items and things.
Rounded the night out with a bunch of great magical bullshit.
Yep.
Yeah.
I could have bought something useful.
But why?
But why? Right. But yeah, so I guess when we come back, we'll pick up and as you guys do some bar shenanigans. You do have that quest to go into the menorah and grab some tools and items from the Bothan Gardens, and that'll be what we do next time. So, what do we have going on? Nothing tomorrow.
Not
Art?
well. It's technically today now. That's 4th of July.
Yeah.
Sunday.
Yeah, happy 4th of July, everybody.
Yeah.
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 Happy
It's
America Independence Day. Woo!
Happy Independence Day for some of America.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Sunday at 9 p.m. over on Notorious DMG TV, I'll be playing some Shadowrun with Jeff from the Lollygaggers, Christopher from Two Old Guys Gaming, and it's being ran by Bert from the Of Steam, Steel, and Murder podcast. And I think we're going to be doing Shadowrun in the Cortex system. Monday, Dan, Joe, and I will be on the Lollygaggers for the finale of Hearts.
For real this time.
For reals this time.
Yep.
I've got us flagged down for some more SCP for Wednesday.
This Wednesday? Yep.
Yeah. How do you think this will be the final in this funnel?
Hopefully.
Okay.
Are you expecting to murder us or are you expecting us to survive? Spoiler question.
Yeah.
Depends.
All right, that's a good answer for me.
Yeah.
There you go.
You could easily die in the next spot.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
I gave you a loaded question just because
There you go.
I could.
Then Friday we'll be over on Zweihander, twitch.tv/Zweihander RPG for our next episode in the Bloody Marches.
Mhm.
And then next Saturday we'll be kicking off our Dungeon Crawl Classics Hex Crawl little mini campaign. And I think Jake, you're playing in that, right? Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. I thought you were the only one here who's playing in that. I don't think you signed up for that one, Dan.
I'm a
don't
backup
remember.
in case somebody
Okay.
bails.
Okay. Okay. And that's the week coming. So yeah.
Cool.
Hooray.
Hooray.
Plenty of fun.
Yup.
That works.
All
All
right.
right. Plenty to do. So thanks for tuning in, everybody. It's a great night. And have a good weekend.
Yeah. Catch you all later.
Bye, everybody.
Thanks for watching, everybody.
Yep.